everybody, Sonia, Sonia K Creations. Hope you guys are enjoying the Craftathon. I've been watching most of it today, so it's been fun. I missed the last one because I was getting ready for mine, but let me know that you're popping on and we'll get started here in just a second. We're gonna be making like I'm gonna use it as like a shelf sitter, but you could put a hanger on it. You can make it a door hanger. I mean, maybe a door hanger, wall hanger, whatever. If you're new to my page, let me know. I'd love to. Hi, Christine. I'd love to know that you're new. Hi, Azur and Sherry and everybody. And T, all my regulars are here. Oh, thanks. I didn't get the fall Craftathon shirt, but I had a fall shirt, so I figured I'd wear it. Hi, Janice and Jen and Francine. I'm good. So, what we're going to do is... Hi, Nora and Pina. We're going to make, like I said, like a little shelf sitter. And then if we have time at the end for you newbies, yeah, make sure you spread the blessings, S-H-A-R-E. Yay, Jen. And so more people can see it. And hopefully she's going to share it into the creative, I don't know what it's called. The Creative Club, I think. The Southern Crush at Home Creative Club. Yay, I'm glad you love it, Sherry. So, and at the end, if I have time, I'm going to show for you guys, I started to say this, some of you new people, I'm going to show you some of the crafts that we've been working on recently and all that. So, I'm going to get started. So, I did start to do some of it ahead of time because we only have 20 minutes, so I wanted to get some stuff done. So, I took up one of these plates. This one I got from Hobby Lobby. It was $3.99, 40% off, so not very expensive. And then one of these bead things. And I kind of stuck it on ahead of time because I've always had trouble with sticking these on. Because I've tried to put glue all the way around the bead ring. And so what I found is, I'll show you how I did it. I just put a couple I actually just put a couple on the top and bottom on a dot on each bead. And then I just kind of go around. Can you guys see this? And I just kind of put a little dot on a couple, on the beads, and then turn them and stick it down like that, because if you put it on all the beads at once, the beads move. So when you turn it over to stick it down, it never works, and the glue's on top and all that. So I just kind of go around. You don't have to have it on every one. I've done quite a few. Just put a little dot and then just stick it down like that. Hi, Sharia. Let me know that you guys are new. If you're new, you can press on my nose, and then the little dots will come up in the right corner, right upper hand corner, and you can follow my page from there. I'd love for you to follow. We do have lots of fun. So anyway, so that's what I did. I just stuck that down. So we got this cute little plate with a bead thing on there. Hi, Heather. Alex and Pastor Jim are doing good. That's my husband and my son, if you guys don't know. So then we're going to take, this was just one of those thin, I don't know where I got these, maybe Hobby Lobby, I'm not sure, but maybe they have them at Dollar Tree, I don't know. But it was one of those thin pieces of wood that was a round shape. And if you guys have if you're in the VIP group for Southern Crush at Home and you guys have the list of the supplies that I'm using, I put a rectangular shape, but I end up going with a circle, but a rectangle would work. I just ordered a rectangle shape and I didn't get it in time, so we went with round, which I think I like better anyway. But hi guys, all these newbies, make sure you follow. I'd love for you to be part of our little family here. Anyway, so what I did was I just took Waverly wax, which is the antique wax like this, or any kind of stained it, and then I let that dry, and then I took like an off-white and put it over the top. And then I just sanded it down so it kind of looks kind of rough and rustic and all that. Hi, Glenda from Nebraska. I'm going to read all these comments, but I can't read them all right now. I got to get on with my project. So what I'm going to do with this is, I sell Chalk Couture. So if you're interested in Chalk Couture, you can find the link on my page. But I'm going to be using this little transfer. You could use any kind of stencil or whatever, but I sell these silk screen transfers. This one says Thankful and Blessed. And I'm going to put it on here. I think I'm going to put it over to the right a little bit because I'm going to be, as what we call on our page, zhuzhing it up a little bit. So we are making like a little sitter thing. I'll show you how I'm going to use it when I get it done. I got all my all my fall decorating done yesterday except for my bathroom. So I'm gonna work on that today. Aw, thanks, Linda. And then we just use this is our chalk paste, and this takes literally seconds. Just take a little bit with our squeegee. I'm using black. Just make sure there's no, see, I already feel there's a little piece of fuzz or something in there. Well, I felt it. Where was it? Maybe I got it out. Oh, no, there it is. You don't want it to be that fuzzy. You do want to put a little fuzz on it, which I already did before the live. So then you just take your squeegee over it really quickly. These are awesome. I love them. But like I said, you could use whatever. And then pull it up. You can just do it real slow and make sure you, like I see a spotlight kind of missed a little bit of the T. You can go lay it back and then pick it up. Like a little of the L, I went too fast. I'm gonna go over it all one more time, make sure. All right, let's see. So cute. I couldn't decide if I wanted to do black or brown, but I'm glad I went with the black. I like it. So then you can, they're reusable. You can wash them and reuse them over and over. Hi, Judy from Michigan. Hi, Cynthia. So it's backwards to you guys, I know. That's why I showed you the stencil backward, the transfer backwards, so you could see it, how it looked. But it says thankful and blessed. Lots of people from Arizona, it said. So I'm just going to dry this real quick. Oh, cooler in Oklahoma Day. Weird, it's kind of cold here. Alex wants to go out, my son wants to go outside and swing. And it's only 10 o'clock. I'm in Yakima, Washington. It's only like 10 o'clock here, so it's still kind of cold. So we told him he couldn't go out yet. I'm not complaining. I'm glad to be done with the hot weather. Hi, Sue. Hi, Tracy. Keep sprinkling, guys. We just celebrated 1 year on my page, so that was exciting if you're new. So now we're going to do my favorite part, the zhuzhing. So okay, if you came on late, we took just a plate. You can get these from Dollar Tree. This one's a really cool one from Hobby Lobby. And then I glued on a wood bead thing. Alright, so then I'm going to take my thing I just did, and I'm going to put a couple Jenga blocks, or whatever you have to make it stick up a little bit. It really doesn't matter what you use, but I don't really want to put it upside down yet with just doing that. In case I didn't dry that transfer that stencil very good. I can hear myself in the other room because my husband's listening to my live. And he's in the comments too, so if you have any questions, my husband might answer. Alright, so I just stuck those on there like that. Holy cow, I only got 13 minutes already. Alright, so then I'm going to take this, and I think I'm going to put it a little more towards the upper part. I don't know. I might have zhuzhed it, or I might have put the transfer a little bit to the right too much, but I got glue everywhere. Alright, so I'm just going to put some more glue on the back of this, and then hopefully decide where I want this. I'll do it right about here, which I guess is about middle. Hi, Annette and Sherry and Brenda from Vermont. Never been there. I went on a big road trip this summer. I only have 6 states left, and Vermont is one of them. All right, so then I have it like that. So got that. It looks like it's a little off center, but that's going to be okay because then we're going to take all our flowers and floral. I'm kind of known for a lot of floral on my page, so. All right, so I got this. Well, it came in a big bundle like this at Hobby Lobby, but you could use, you know, Dollar Tree florals, whatever. But I really liked, I'm really into neutral colors. I really like these sunflowers, so that's what I'm going to use. So I'm just going to, I just start adding stuff. So I'm going to put this on here. So I'm going to, like I said, that's why I put my, I think I want to take a little, now that I see this, I don't know if that's probably too big. I don't know if I could break this. I think a Jenga block might be, now that I see it, I think a Jenga block might be too tall. Yeah. Maybe not. I think I'm going to put a Jenga block under there just to make it stick up a little bit. And then, so it doesn't kind of lean over. So I got that on there like that. I just guess I should glue the Jenga block down. That was just a last minute decision about the Jenga block. Okay. All right, and then it came with like leaves and all kinds of stuff. So I have just some leaves like this, and I'm just gonna start adding them in here. You could go all the way around the bead hanger, but I'm just gonna kind of I'm gonna do kind of one side and down the bottom. That's kind of to your discretion, whatever you want to do. Still got glue everywhere. That one stick, kind of. Came with some berries. Aw, thanks guys. Keep sprinkling. I'm gonna add some berries. Oops, don't look. I'm done. I'm gonna add some more berries up here, I think. Don't want that many berries. I gotta look at it for a second. Yeah. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you guys like it. Oops. Stick that in there. I'll show you what we got so far, but we're going to keep adding some stuff to it. Oh, I forgot I was going to put a pumpkin. Now I might have put the berries where I wanted to put the pumpkin. Alright, so we got this so far. It's looking super cute, don't you think? I like it. Took me not very long to make. Well, I did paint ahead of time, so. Alright, I have this pumpkin and it was looking gonna go. I might, well, this just came out, so we might just decide to stick this. It's a really big pumpkin, but I really like it. So I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know. It looked cute when I tried it earlier, but now I'm not sure if I like it. I think we're going to go without the pumpkin, but you could put a pumpkin. So this did not stick. So we'll put that back in. If I had a smaller, like neutral colored pumpkin, I would definitely do it. But I don't. I only have, like, I should have painted one ahead of time. Alright, and then it came with some of these, which I really like. I don't know what it is. Some kind of wildflowers. The words say, thankful and blessed. I know it's backwards to you guys. I'm hoping to get an iPhone here soon, because I can't turn this phone around. My husband says our contract is close to done, so then I can get a new phone where I can actually see you guys can see the letters the right way. Alright, this is looking cute. I'm loving it. So you just kind of keep adding. How cute is that? So, and then I didn't know if I wanted to use these, but I just took some raffia, yeah. And I just like bunched up some little bundles. And I was thinking about kind of just sticking those in there somewhere. Just to have a little more of that. Yeah, I like it. So I just like took little, kind of just wrapped raffia and then cut the top so it wasn't loops. And then just tied another little piece of raffia around the bottom. Aw, thanks guys. I'm glad you like it. Alright, and I'm going to just kind of tuck that in so it kind of sticks out, gives it a little something. I don't like fat raffia, so I always have to rip the little pieces apart that are, I'm not like prejudiced against fat raffia, I just don't like it. Alright, this one I'm going to stick, let's see, maybe like, the other one looked perfect where it was, now I don't know where to put this one. Maybe over here. Let's see. Yeah, I think right there I might trim it a little bit. Where's my scissors? Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. I'm just going to cut a few of these really crazy ones. Alright, so let's make sure all that's stuck. Okay, then I have some, how many minutes I got? 7 minutes. This came off some pumpkin and berry pick from, where from? Walmart. So I'm going to just take off, I don't know what they are, just berries of some sort. So I'm going to put some of those in there somewhere. Maybe like, that's where I need a little color, I think. Yeah, maybe up there. Oh, thanks for spreading the blessings. Hi, Angie. Thank you. Make sure if you're new and you want to follow and you want to hang out with us that you follow my page. We do lots of farmhouse, but we also do lots of other stuff. We're doing lots of fall right now, obviously. Okay, I kind of got that one. I guess that one does not want to stay where I want it to stay, so I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on it. Thank you, Carol. Thanks, Gail, for spreading the blessing. Trying to hurry, but the glue doesn't want to glue. Oh, newbie from the UK, hi! I didn't catch who it was, but I just saw there's a newbie from the UK. Alright, I hope that's going to stay there. Okay. Alright, so I got that. I kind of stuck those in the top. You kind of see them sticking out. And I also have some pine cones, which my husband said pine cones are for every season, because I'm like, is that too Christmassy? And he said, no. So I'm going to add some pine cones in a few places, just popping out. Oh, those are cute. Maybe one up here. Where did you get the charger plate? Is from Hobby Lobby, and it was $3.99 and then 40%. It's in the harvest, you know, in the fall section. Okay, what else do I got here? I was thinking about putting another leaf just kind of popping out up here. Yeah, one more leaf up here. Let's see. Maybe need even one more leaf on the bottom. Let me see. Cut one more leaf off. I wasn't sure how many things I would need. I kind of arranged it ahead of time, but you never know until you get going. So this one, of course, doesn't want to lay flat. I might not like it if it doesn't lay flat, so let's see if I can. Let me see. Well, that's good. Okay. Put a little glue on that one. 4 minutes left. Yay. Okay. Let's see what else I got. I had one more thing I wanted to add, and then we will be done, and I will have a minute or two to show you some of our projects we've been working on. This was from Hobby Lobby, and it had lots of things, but I think I'm going to use some of these, I don't know what you call them, cattails or something. Okay, so I'm going to probably just stick a few of these popping out, because those are cute. Put this one. And I might add a few more things later, but for right now, I think it looks good. I love it. All right, what do you guys think? I think that turned out super cute. So what I would do, you could put a hanger on it, but I think I'm going to put it on a shelf. So I have this little stand, and I'm hoping it'll go in there without messing it up too much on the bottom. Let me see. It's not really glued very well, but I'll make sure it's glued good before I'm trying to get it straight. So how cute is that? Do you guys like it? Give me some hearts like you're doing if you like it. I think it turned out really cute. So literally it does not take very long to make. These charger plates are awesome for things like that. Okay, so we got 2 minutes. So I'll leave that there. I want to show you some things we've made recently, really quick, like speed show you. So we made this really cute pumpkin thing with a Dollar Tree pumpkin and a frame or box frame. So you got that. We do a lot of neutral things, but you can take my ideas and make them your own with their own colors. This says crunchy leaves. This is a Dollar Tree leaf too, and a surface I reused. So that's something. I made this quite a while ago, but I hadn't shown it. It's made with hymnal pages, and I made it into little cones and paint sticks on the back. So we got that. So that's something I made. I made this pretty recently in the same way I use paint sticks, and used an old grater I found at a garage sale and rusted it up and put some pumpkins in there and some and some sunflowers, and put a little blessed on the bottom. But this is just an old frame I had, and then I added paint sticks. We did that. This one I made last year at fall, and I just got it out. And I don't remember if I made this live or not, but I might have. But this is another Dollar Tree pumpkin. It says hello, that I put on a board, like a box frame. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, guys. And then what else? Oh, this one I made recently, and everybody really liked it. I know the hot tracks, you know, the Hot Wheel tracks lanterns are really popular, so I made one. It says welcome. I know it's backwards too. It has like some plaid on the front, but I put some candles, and this is just a little candlestick. I put beads around it. So that's something I made recently. Let's see. And I was going to show you all these things back here I made. I can't really see that one, but this one, I use a lot of hymnal pages. I put in, this has the In the Garden hymnal, and a little butterfly that's a magnet actually on a metal frame. So that's that. A lot of these things, the rest of them I made quite a while ago. But I made like this one up here that says home is my happy place. This one's really cute. This is made with a, the metal part right here is made with a garbage can from Dollar Tree that I ripped apart. And then it has shims and an old frame. So and just a whole bunch of greenery, and put Grace on the bottom. So that was cute. Using every minute I got a minute left, I think. Whew. And I made this last year, I think around this time. It's a really cute little bird on a pedestal that says gather. So, oh, I'm past my time. I'm sorry. I thought it said 10:20. So go on and watch the rest of the crafters. Sorry. Have a great day. I was reading the thing wrong. Have a great day. Bye.